Hey, everybody. I hope you had a great weekend and welcome to the podcast. Today's May the 4th, so May the 4th be with you. Anyway, I've got two stories for you today. XAI just made it possible to clone your voice from a 1 minute recording and use it across everything they build. And Perplexity launched pre built workflows that can run entire business tasks for you on autopilot. Both of these have some real implications for how we run our businesses. Hi, I'm Marcus Neto, and I spend most of my time helping small business owners figure out where AI is going to provide the biggest return. If that sounds useful to you, hit subscribe. Now, both of the product launches we're going to talk about today are the kind of thing where you'd hear about it and immediately start thinking about how you'd use it. The first is XAI. The company behind Grok launched something last week called Custom Voices. You record about a minute of yourself talking naturally. It runs a quick verification to make sure it's actually you, and then it builds a digital version of your voice you can use to turn any text into audio. The whole thing takes less than 2 minutes. Now, why should we care about this? Say you run a landscaping company. You've been meaning to record a welcome message for your website, or maybe narrate a couple of before and after project videos. Maybe put together an after-hours phone greeting that doesn't sound like a robot. But you never get around to it because sitting in front of a microphone feels like a whole production. And now you talk for 60 seconds and you've got a version of your voice that can read anything you type. Want to narrate a quick walkthrough of a backyard renovation? Type it up, hit go, and you get a recording of that truly sounds like you. Need a professional voicemail for weekends and holidays? Same deal. Want to provide audio versions of your blog posts so customers can listen on the drive to work? Dunzo. In 2 minutes. And if that wasn't enough, it works in 28 languages. So if you serve a bilingual community, you can have your voice delivering the same message in English and Spanish. My parents are Portuguese. We could have it in Portuguese. You don't have to record it twice. It just automatically does it. That alone is worth paying attention to. Now, the safety piece is smart too. You can't upload a recording of someone else and clone their voice. The system makes you read a specific phrase out loud and then checks that the voice matches. Nobody's cloning your voice without sitting in front of the mic themselves. And here's the other part that got my attention. There's no extra charge. You're paying for the text-to-speech usage either way. And the voice cloning? It's just included. Not bad, Elon. Well played. I can see this being really useful for anyone who creates content regularly. You would record yourself once, and now every script you write sounds like you without stepping back into the studio. If you want to get super fancy, you could set up a system where you write a weekly customer tip. It generates the audio in your voice, and it gets dropped into an email or posted to your social accounts automatically. Okay. Now let's talk about another one that I can't wait to try out. And this one has to do with Perplexity. Now, they just rolled out pre-built workflows. This is a different kind of useful. Now, here's how workflows work. You describe what you want done, and the system breaks it into steps. It assigns different parts to different workers, right? AI agents behind the scenes, and runs them all at the same time. They can do the research, create the document, process the data just by pulling information from tools that you've already connected. And all this happens without you babysitting it. They've got over 70 of these workflows in their library right now. The ones that caught my eye are website generation and website audits. The audit covers search engine optimization, accessibility, and brand positioning, basically a mini consultant report on your web presence. Now, say you run a mid-sized service company, and you've been meaning to get a real audit of your website. You know something's off, maybe leads have slowed down, maybe the site looks dated, but hiring someone to do a proper review feels like a $2,000 conversation you don't have time for right now. This runs the audit, flags the issues, and gives you a report that you can actually act on. Is it going to replace the full agency engagement? No, but it gets you 80% of the way there and tells you where to focus your budget. It's a conversation piece. The other thing worth noting is that these workflows can be scheduled. You could set up a weekly competitive scan, a monthly content gap analysis, or a daily news digest on your industry. It just runs on its own and drops the results wherever you want them. Teams can share and customize these too. So if you've got a marketing person or a virtual assistant, you can build the workflow once and they can trigger it whenever they need to. No training session, no 10-page standard operating procedure, just click and go. The idea of setting up a workflow that monitors your competitors' websites and flags changes, that used to require a dedicated tool and a monthly subscription, and now it's just baked in. As a matter of fact, I'm seeing a lot of posts on X where people are talking about the amount of money that they're saving on software as a service subscriptions because of the additional functionality that Claude and ChatGPT and Perplexity are now adding to their services. So anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you got something out of this. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It helps out a lot. Till tomorrow, ciao.